Looked at the map select screen. It is a bottom left. Okay, yeah, it's World's End.
World's End.
This is, dude, these are really high-strength legends on this really, really small stage. I was wondering what Bamya was going to lead with, whether it was going to be the Zol like he's been leading with earlier today, or whether it was going to be like Petra or Teros or potentially the Mordex as well. I think the Mordex might be one of his more reported legends out there. But both players going to be starting it off with an Axe here, and it's definitely in Bamya's lead so far.
Yeah, this is like the grownest of grown men battles right here when it comes to the amount of force on this screen. You can get up to 9 force with Teros. You can get straight up 10 force with Zol if you want to, but I didn't get to see what stance they're in, but I imagine it doesn't matter.
Nice.
We're still at least getting 8 to 9 force out here, so.
Bamya's just going to stay back from that corner. Like, he doesn't want to contest a hammer on the edge, especially when he's at a lead like this. He's just to wait for Godly to come back on stage so he can hit an in-light. I think his finishing move, yeah, it's probably going to be an in-light. That's going to be the safest option that you have when you have the Axe in your hand. I don't know if he's going to want to swap to Cannon and go for a D-Light Nair or anything like that. No, he's just going to play it simple. KISS, keep it simple, stupid, and he's just going to go with the Axe in light. Now he's going to swap over to the Cannon, see if he's got some damage build here, or if it's just going to be piecemeal.
Yeah, I want to see what he can do with this Cannon for sure, man. We were both on Axe Gaming there at the beginning of this set, but now, you know.
God, he's going to do the same thing. He's going to literally do the exact same thing, except he went in with that D-Light, probably expecting Bamya to be a little bit higher than a neutral light would end up picking up. Gets the jump there, but he doesn't get the downer after, and then a late in-light, and another in-light, but there's the D-Sig. You just got to wait. Really, as a Teros player, you kind of just got to wait until you can find that perfect spot to throw that D-Sig out. It's not even like side-dependent like an in-light is, where you have to be facing the right direction.
You just gotta wait until your opponent's just on top of you. You're like, all right, man, get off me. Like, it's time for you to go.
It feels like you're a race car, like at the starting line, and you're just waiting for the light to turn green. You're just sitting there and sitting there. Light turns green, D-Sig.
Okay, Bamya still has a little bit of a lead here on the damage for sure, but nice Godly. Oh man, yeah, we're straight up going Axe for Axe right now. This looks like what we're trying to keep into the hands from both sides. Bamya had a chance to play a little bit of clean with it, and that's going to be a lot of space covered too here on when he already had to go low. There's not a lot of wall left for him to try to grab, and that's just a very wide move. So even if he was able to dodge through, I think he might have still got hit by the tail end sent up. Still would have been damaged. Speaking of though, quick with it down right into the neutral air is going to go ahead and get that stock right and evened up. Gonna keep the cannon in hand. This is what I wanted to actually see, a little more of the offhand weapon here.
You saw him open it up with a side-light side air, then he went back on the main platform hoping for a reset, but Godly didn't push forward at all, so he didn't even attempt the follow-up side-light after that. The juggle game coming through. Can he contest the Axe neutral air with a down air? He's just going to land on the main platform. In-light picks up while Bamya was in the air. This could be scary. Oh, he went for it again, and he finds the side sig from just a little bit to the other side of the center of the stage. I've seen so many of those clips, not like that many, but like enough of people KOing at like 101 with hammer side sig on Worlds and on the Twitter timeline recently.
I was going to say that had to be like pretty much the only damage he might have done with that hammer. Yeah, I'm looking at hammer was the hammer 21% of the time, 85 damage dealt. That was definitely like half the damage. Like off of just that sig alone, he was able to get that and the KO too. So max efficiency side sig coming out from Godly there. And as you guys now get to see the stats too, 399 on the Axe. Expect to see a little more damage there on the Axe, but yeah, no, Bamya actually did play quite a bit of the cannon as well too. So not as much as safe for the Axe, because they were pretty much going Axe for Axe the entire time, but there was a little more of the offhand weapon there for Bamya. Fortunately, wasn't able to get him a W there. So 510 to 454. I'm expecting to see these numbers around that if we're going to stay on that stage. Luckily, going to a little bigger stage, but there still is a lot of force here.
We're going over here to Demon Island, and if you didn't notice at home, Godly's accuracy on the signatures was 100%. It was the down sig on the Axe and the side sig on the hammer. If he is hitting 100% of his signatures and he's Teros and he's on Small Worlds in, like, you need to go somewhere else. Yeah. You still will probably lose your stock here as well and any other stage, but like there's a chance that you don't.
Yeah, I mean, you saw him already try to kind of get a little cheeky with it with the first neutral sigs and potentially drag him off the stage. And I mean, even at these colors right here, you know, only being an orange, you're still getting dragged pretty far if you're getting pulled off the stage like that by Teros. Speaking of, terrible spot to get hit with a downlight Sair. And okay, oh man, it looked like he touched it, but yeah, maybe just touched the very corner, which means he did not actually touch the side wall. Got a little bit of that 45-degree angle wall, which is not going to be allowing him to get any of his resources back. First stock going over to Godly already.
Yeah, you saw Godly instantly recognize that. Like, he made the move in case he needed to be here, just in case Bamya was able to get that, like, pixel touch right on the corner. But then you saw it wasn't going to happen, so he backed up, didn't want to get caught by anything, potentially reverse and lose his stock, or give Bamya the chase dodge to save him. Now, dude, Bamya's done a fantastic job of just adding up a ton of damage very quickly. Went for the jump down here, but Godly was already past him after the dodge.
Oop. Okay, Godly trying to get a lot of damage, add it right back up, and he's definitely doing a good job of it. I mean, Bamya really only needed like a side air to really try to take the stock out, but he is just not able to find that singular hit. Does find a side light, doesn't lead to anything for him. The side air does manage to do it even from the middle of the stage, a little further off from the middle of the stage to the other side too, but still managed to get it after all of the damage he's able to add up. Unfortunately though, Godly is now working on the second stock, and he only really needs one small confirm to go ahead and take it.
Yeah, I wonder if it's just going to go back to the inlight. This is a little bit of a bigger stage. It doesn't give, it gives Bamya a little bit more room to land. Maybe he'll try to KO off the top with a recovery or anything like that. You can KO at 126 with the recovery 2-jump heights up, so he has like more than enough damage to do that. No, he's just going to swap over the hammer. He's going to wait for the D-light option. You saw that D-light come out instantly, and Bamya punished it right away with a side air. Another inlight. The weapon toss comes through. Bamya without a weapon. Oh. He gets the neutral light, giving him time to grab the cannon. There's the side light.
Bamya. Oh yeah, he's moving. Trying to keep himself on the stock for sure, and he's done quite a bit of damage too. I mean, with the way that the stock started, yeah, he has been able to elude a lot of KO options here from Godly. Still managed to do such. Godly struggling right now just to find that last hit to go ahead and push Bamya past his blast zone, and Bamya might be able to do it first.
Oh my gosh!
What a neutral light right there. Perfect positioning, pushing Godly past that blast zone. Even if he didn't, such a terrible angle to be sent, which would have made it an easy edge guard there from Bamya. Still not enough, even with the neutral light there from the right side of the stage. There it is. It's going to be enough right there, though, when he gets it as an edge guard. And right now, right down the middle, both of them 0-0 last stock. Let's see what happens here.
The rally back from Bamya on that second stage, or the second stock, was crazy. Like, Godly just found nothing. There's a nice inlight. The dodge came out. Bamya instantly takes the air right after that. Godly playing very grounded, just hoping for those neutral lights. Not even really throwing out the D lights like we saw him go for a KO option before on World's End.
Okay.
Dude, I feel like I'm watching Stingray come back against Kaina from BCX. Oh, this is just so scary, dude. So many unanswered hits.
Yeah,
there's the side light in there.
Ooh, it's getting tense. Both of us are like really just stuck it all right now. Like, what's gonna happen here? Oh, that would have been a great pickup, bro. There it was.
Middle of the stage, 142. Are you kidding me?
There it was. Just the light went green.
Yeah.
And it's time to flex on him. Caught him from the middle of the stage, as you said. It does not matter, though. That is a lot of force behind Teros. We got to see it one more time, though. I had to see exactly where he hit that.
Middle of the stage at 142. That is so scary. Beautiful inlight that we saw come out. See if we can get into it before it comes.
Oh, there it is. Boom. Yeah, literally the exact middle. Like he was doing that as if he was trying to get like a photo op at the arch right there, bro. Very clean with it, and it was enough to push him past that blast zone. I don't even know if there was a question about it. I think he was just straight up gone. And now taking it right back to Demon Island one more time. With that match being down to the wire. Oh,
there's a bot.
Uh-oh. Well.
Yeah, you see those super slow floaty jumps like that towards the opponent. You know that's going to be a bot there. We're going to be waiting for Bamya to figure out if he's going to be able to connect back to this one or if Godly just needs to SD off the edge.
The bot is killing me, right?
They do move really funny.
Bot playing extreme neutral right now.
It's like the same overall outcome, but there's just like less inputs. If you put jump, fastball, it'd be unrecognizable from a human being.
Tagged him for sure. All right, yeah. I don't think Bamya is going to be able to make it back here in this match per se, but yeah, let's go get a little combo practice
just time to
as
go for it. I thought he was going to go for an insig off the edge. Guy like me goes for an insig there, especially on a bot. Not against Bamya, but against a bot for sure.
Oh, okay. Low recovery from the bot. I like the idea. like the idea. Maybe a little too low, but
hey, we saw a bunch of really low recoveries in mid-season championships.
That is true.
So if the pros are doing it. Oh, there he goes for the insig that time, but he ends up whiffing it.
I wonder what happened to Bamya, though. I don't know if it's maybe he was resetting the router, maybe the internet just kind of dropped, but hopefully he's able to get back into the set because I definitely want to see this next game for sure as we get a chance to watch Godly get these combos.
Yeah, like what's going to happen? Because like Godly could have just SD'd and saved us all a bunch of time. Sorry. I mean, I guess he's playing for the viewers out there who need their viewership rewards, and you want to get a couple more ticks of the point gain system.
I might have burned a little bit of time. Not as getting the stats for that game, dude. Bot went crazy with a clean 28 damage dealt off one interaction. He actually got an unarmed hit too. I didn't even see that. Okay.
Yeah. So are we running that one? Does that count? How are we doing this? Because it was like okay, it doesn't count. All right. Because it was a bot straight away, which is within the 10 seconds. I don't know why Godly didn't just run off once he decided to like not give Bamya the chance to.
The graph is killing me, bro.
It's
no, like you can see a lot of intense neutral being played up until that very point when the bot got the hit, which obviously by graph made Godly very mad. And you can see, look at what happens here as Godly gets upset for all by graph. But looks like we have them at least in character select. Yeah, looks like Bamya is back, so we're going to be getting into it for real this time. Probably going to take it right back to Demon Island.
Yeah, we're going
sure.
back to Demon.
Yeah.
World's End was, of course, banned very, very quickly. Going back into this one, no legend swaps coming out from Bamya. And definitely nothing coming out from Godly either. Both of them coming in with 9 strength as well. That means Godly's putting into the strength stance.
Right.
And Bamya is not putting into strength, he's putting in the defense.
Understandably so. I mean, you see a 9 Force Teros, that is going to be scary. Even if you are 9 Force Zola, it does not matter. But here we are. Oh, not again.
It's feeling like a bot.
What's going on here, brother?
It's 100% a bot.
What is going on here? My man is just getting full practice combo time. Bamya, please don't let the set go down like this, man. We wanted to.
Thank you, Godly, for running off the edge.
Okay.
And saving us some time here while he practices his unarmed gameplay.
I wanted to see the set, brother, please.
Yeah, what's going on? Because Bamya's able to get into it, but then he's instantly disconnecting and being a bot. So it's not just like it's a weird like disconnect in the moment, and then he's like, oh, I'm 3-bar and let me get out of here before the 10 seconds are up.
Right. Okay. Well, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get that sorted out real quick, but after that, we'll be getting right back into this match. Currently, right now, 2-0 in the favor of Godly, though. Bamya has definitely had some good games, for sure, but his last hits have just been going into the way of Godly. This will be probably, if Godly ends up winning this will be one of the most, like, 3-0, but it was close, though, matches.
Yeah.
For sure. As I think, one different interaction at the end of these games could be a Bamya W. Fortunately, last game ran straight into the neutral sig. And then the game before that, I don't think it was as close, but it was still pretty close.
Now, I meant to ask PJ this, because I think he's the one who actually said it. It was at the end, I believe, of Clashing Kingdoms last weekend, where I think it was Saphir. I think it was Bamya Saphir in Grand Finals. And after it was over, I think Saphir said to Bamya, I could be getting this wrong, I think it was Saphir said to Bamya that, like, you are the closest to Godly.
Ooh.
Like, no one else is really, like, that close. You are the one who can put up, like, the best fighting chance against Godly, which is, again, another one of the reasons I wanted to see both of them fight each other when they're, like, playing at their best, which, unfortunately, right now, for Bamya, seems like he's not able to given his connection issues.
Right.
So this still might be yet another tainted Bamya Godly set. Maybe they're just cursed. They're two warriors who can never fight one another on an even playing field.
It could never be. All right, hopefully this one means we're in it this time around. Let me see the Bamya movement. All right, he's moving.
And so he's jumping, he's fast falling. I think we're back.
I think we're back into it.
Gaming is back.
Now we're in to properly our game 3 here. And Bamya, he's going to be the one to pick up an axe first while Godly ends up getting himself a hammer to see what he can do with this hammer. Now, I think most of their stats have been mostly on, I think, the axe for both of them. But that hammer definitely played a little more of a role here, I'm pretty sure, as we got over to Demon Island. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we saw Munir's hammer do, like, a lot more compared to Godly's hammer in the previous set that we watched. Bamya's got a great lead here, 158 to 57 damage. So he's sitting in a good spot. Him just, like, jumping around and finding one hit at a time.
Oh, that's going to be enough. Yeah, there ain't no way you're making that one back. Clean weapon toss there from Bamya. And, yeah, 75 damage, that's it. In comparison to the damage that he was able to put onto Godly, that is a solid start. I mean, still, though, with it being Teros, yeah, once you get over to that 100, yeah, this is now scary.
Oh, Sidelight nair into a down air nair. A lot of damage coming out from Bamya. He's already added up 36. There's a D-light into a dare, adding up another 32. There's an in-light. Is he going to wait again? Just a dash forward in-light? No! He actually dashed back, did a jump side air to catch Godly going high, and in-light wouldn't have hit because he was too close to the ground. Oh, a little bit of a bait sig, had to be.
My man Godly right now has got to find his way to get the stock. That's not going to be enough. However, he does at least set up an edge guard situation.
Oh, I thought he was going to get the recovery there. I thought it was for sure all but guaranteed.
Yeah, he really went drop zone for that. Downlight, no, sent 45-degree angle into that quarter. Unfortunately, though, still not going to be enough for Godly to get the stock. Can he get just a Sair? It is going to be the Sair from across the screen is going to go ahead and do it for Godly. But, man, we are sitting on a lot of damage, 155 already, and again, very, very high force legends here. It should be very easy for them to knock each other out, but a lot easier for Godly to lose the stock right now if he doesn't get back to the stage in a reasonable time. Nice little 3-piece, though.
Ooh.
He's still adding up 4 pieces right there.
Dude, it's so fast. The downer's going to bounce off the stage, so not the KO move that Bamya needs. He doesn't need more damage. He needs the KO move, and it's going to be the side air. The falling side air that he grabs gets the KO for basically center stage.
Bamya, though, I mean, yeah, as you said, that 60 got added up super quickly. We're already at 95 before he was able to take that stock. And this is around the same area that we were at when Godly lost his first stock, too. But Bamya looking good on doing damage to this stock right now of Godly's. Godly actually getting lapped here in percentage. He has not really been able to get a hit at all. Okay, finds that neutral sig. Needed something, bro, because it was looking real scary for a second. But he does end up finding it. Already at 127, though.
What was that? Whoa. Hey,
Goodbye.
what's going on, man?
Oh.
What's going on, man?
Peace.
It's cursed. I'm telling you. These guys are cursed. They cannot fight each other without some otherworldly spirits getting involved. Like, what is happening?
I don't know. But, yeah, unfortunately, bro, like, Godly just off the screen just drops to his demise on that last stock. He's like, you know what? I am at 127. I'm good. I'm good, brother.
I'm looking at a 9-strength Zol on the stage with weapon advantage. This one's not going to go well for me. I guess I'll just give Bamya the JV2.
Okay. Well, I mean, hey, you have games to give up if that's what happens there. Godly already up 2-0, but now he's going to be up 2-1, so he does have at least another game to give up before it becomes real dire. And maybe he just was not feeling the idea of trying to make that comeback there. I don't know. Or maybe the controller disconnected. I can't tell. I can't tell you what happened. I just can tell you what happened on the screen, and it was he dropped to his demise very slowly, by the way, but he put the controller down and walked away. Like, just it's you know, it's above me now. So, all right, a lot of damage here being done on the axe from both sides again. 309, 220, a little bit of damage here on the hammer, and then, yeah, some respectable damage here on the cannon as well, too. So, Bamya, once again, is willing to play both of his weapons a little more, I think, than Godly is. Godly, in the game before this, did have a lot of hammer being done.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like it seems like he's always leaning one into the other. Like, he's either, I'm doing a lot of hammer, or I'm doing a lot of axe. It's never just like I'm going back and forth. So.
And I think that's because I feel like we haven't seen any, like, major swaggy confidence plays on either. Like he's obviously doing a lot of damage.
Right.
He's doing it frequently enough that he's finding victories. That's why he was up 2-0 before Bamya kind of cut that momentum a little bit in half. But we're not seeing the swaggy hammer gameplay that we saw from even Munir just a little bit ago.
Yeah.
He's not gravity canceling D-lights or anything like that. He's not really keeping the tough pressure up that kind of can put out onto someone. That really quick damage build. It's good damage build. It's a solid damage build, and the frequency of that damage build is good, but it's nothing super duper crazy. And I think because Bamya is also kind of playing a piecemeal game, whether if he has the axe in his hand, it's a lot of in-lights. If it's the cannon, it's a lot of in-lights as well. It's the occasional side light. It's the occasional D-light into the nair, everything like that. So it seems like they're kind of just going even with one another. And because they're both really high-strength legends, it's a little bit out in the wash until Bamya just pulls ahead enough, and he finds enough unanswered damage.
And now it looks like we're going to take it right back here to the Demon Eyes. There's a little bit of a wait there in between those games, so maybe it's guys kind of composing thoughts or whatnot. But as of right now, we have a little bit of a set developing here between us. Bamya able to get himself a
look,
game.
they're just jumping around. Neither of them has pressure in that moment. Neither feels like they're the confident one in that moment, despite Godly being has a solid lead. He has basically a 100 damage lead.
Right. Bamya. Now, though, got the weapon advantage. Godly's going to have to try to sneak over to the other side. Can't get it off that one just yet. Swap over here to the cannon. Oh, man, yeah, you definitely needed that hit to try to get that weapon starve go a little further. But however, Godly going to weapon starve himself. That missed weapon toss. He's looking for that jump out the corner. Doesn't get it. However, still finds it regardless. I'm going to find that second dropping Sair. And 126, not the worst amount of damage to have right now, but still big force on this screen. At the same time, though, you see how much damage he's able to add up super quickly.
Godly's still been looking for these 3 pieces on the axe. Nice big boot to get the KO there. Even things up, only 28 damage behind. But Godly's really been searching for like the side light nair. He just did a GCD light. He was doing side light nair Sair earlier. I don't think he's really gone for the recovery or the ground pound option out of it. We may see him expand into those branches of the flowchart. Dude, he was playing so high. I guess he was doing that because Bamya was like back far enough, and he felt like if Bamya came in for like a jump fast fall ground pound or down air, or even just the in light when his hurt box peeks over the corner, that maybe Godly could react to it in time with a dodge. There's the in light sending Bamya over to the left. He's able to go onto the main platform. Doesn't even need the wall. Nice in light again to interrupt.
Bamya. All right, floating his way back to the stage one more time. Oh, he looked for it all right there. And that would have been a major stomp, major ground pound. I don't know if it would have taken the stock, but definitely would put Godly in one of the worst positions. Probably just got immediately down aired for the finisher anyway. They're going back and forth with it. Godly, opportune stomp Sair for sure. Best part of the stage, go ahead and find it. Now he puts himself back into the lead, but he's still hurting here on this second stock. So Bamya just needs a weapon. Clean, confirm here. Finds the neutral light.
He went into this one basically with the exact same lead he had at the last stock. It was like 133 just now, and then it was like 126 when he took away Bamya's first stock.
A downlight Sair right here, or downlight neutral air here from, oh, just tries to find the downlight, or down air instead. Oh my God, that weapon toss. Still living though. Bamya just needs one solid hit. A Sair could do it here. He might not get a chance. He's starting to get hard comboed.
Seeing some strength potential come out. The neutral air going to interrupt some of that momentum. About 81 damage behind. I think he's in, I can't remember if he's in a little bit of better spot or worse spot. Maybe it was like 66.
I think it was like 60 something before that.
So a little bit worse spot.
Okay.
Again, interrupting the side air with the axe in light.
Godly, another in light, pushed him back off the stage. Yeah, I like that. Like, you know, attempt at the Sair just in case to try to maybe hit that dodge in. Godly kind of smooth, move back a little bit with that Sair, but was not on a point just yet. A stomp Sair right here. He's looking for it. You saw him.
Just dare him. I think you will get the KO here. Just dare. Oh, the in light, not enough. Wrong side of the stage.
Super close though.
Going back over to the hammer. He was wondering if he could, yep, there's the down air that he was looking for. He almost made the attempt to like, oh, do I want to go down here and go for the reach up with the recovery and then get the KO that way? No, it's probably a little bit safer if I play on the top side of my opponent, reach down with the down air because that will KO on its own.
Yeah, you definitely willed that to existence. You know, he didn't do it on the left side, but he brought it onto the right side, that X pivot down air. You know, there's not, again, a lot of space on this wall, so it makes it a lot easier for the hammer to try to go for that play, especially if dodge was already burned, and it was